Hello, hello, and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel. And today's match watch along for the Manchester United versus Fulham game. Of course, these are the two sides. Well, this is the Manchester United team for today. So in goal, it's David De Gea. David De Gea comes back in after what was an absolute shocker from Dean Henderson against Liverpool. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has spoken about this, saying that apparently it's just David De Gea's turn. So we expect to see Henderson back in for the Wolves game, and then De Gea will probably play in the Europa League final. You go 5-0 now. In the preview show, on the preview show, sorry, you said 4-0. Right, is it gonna let me work? Excuse me. Right. Against Scott McTominay and Fred, yes. But I mean, look, at this point, it's beyond the joke sort of thing, isn't it? It's just boring. You're saying 2-0 Man United, George. So have I. If this actually lets me load it. Right, it's just not going to let me, is it? Oh, there we go. I mean, brilliant. There we go. So, do you want to go 5-0 now? Fortnite sweep. We can go with that if you want. Nico's also going 5-0. NSP, go on George. You're going 2-0 United. Why? What's going on with the 5-0s? It's Eddie Cavani. There we go. So, going back to the lineups, of course, like I said, De Gea's in goal. It's a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Lindelof, and Axel Tuanzebe. We finally get to see this centre-back duo of Lindelof and Axel Tuanzebe play again together. I think this duo is actually very good. My fan broke. Here we go. So like I said, I'm very, very happy to see Tuanzebe's play. I think Lindelof and Tuanzebe look very good together. Stella or Foster's. George, if you're still in it, tell him which one to pick. I've got a Bud. But I'm getting some Stellas tomorrow. Stella! Right. So, a back, the double pivot as Tupartum. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Said it's McTominay and Fred in the double pivot. Look, we're fed up of seeing it now, aren't we? But what I would say, alongside with obviously the great news that fans are back in the ground, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won't get away with it and won't keep on getting away with it. If McTominay and Fred are playing each and every week and they're not performing like they didn't they put performance like they did against Liverpool in, they will get absolutely murdered. And by murdered, obviously I don't mean actually killed. I mean absolutely criticised. They will get so much, not abuse, but criticism, banter. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won't be able to get away with it. But then in the front line, we've seen Marcus Rashford benched for Pogba, Bruno, Mason Greenwood and Eddie Cavani started up top, which I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. My cousin's round, he goes 7-0 United. There we go. Good midday, mate. What time is it in Malaysia then? 5, isn't it? Oh, it's Harry, is it? Alright. Oh, I thought it was 2-0 there, not 7. There we go. So what does everyone make of that team? If I quickly load up the Fulham team for you guys, no, that's not the Fulham team. That's the Fulham team for today. So in goal, it's Alphonse Areola. It's in a back four of Tim Ream, Tosin Adebayo. Then at left centre back, it's Joe Bryan. It's then a... Hold on. That's not right. So what I assume it actually is, it's a back four of Areola, Fabio Cannavaro, Tim Reed, Adebayo and Bryan as a left back. A midfield three of Harrison Reed, Mario Lemina and Ngisa. And then it'll be Ivan Cavallero, Lookman on the wings and Bobby Reed up top. Just woke up fucking 1 AM for this game. Not great. But look, I mean, plus side, obviously, with fans starting to get back in the stadium, game, and like obviously next season nearly arrived. Obviously, this is our second to last Premier League game of the season. The kickoff times like this will be a thing of the past. Of course, the sub bench is it's Dean Henderson in goal. As I said, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has already spoken out about the goalkeeper situation, saying it's simply down to Dean Henderson played against Liverpool. It's David De Gea's turn to play today, so that's fair enough. Brandon Williams and Tellez on the bench, as we come to expect. We don't expect these two to play, do we? Obviously, Bailly dropped for Tuanzebe. I'm very happy to see that. I think Tuanzebe and Victor Lindelof are a much better partnership together than Lindelof and Bailly has ever been. And it'll be interesting to see how he gets on today. Matic, look, I want to see Matic play. I really want to see Nemanja Matic start today. I'm fed up, and I think we all are fed up of seeing McTominay and Fred. Just start Matic. Just start Pogba in midfield. But look, are we surprised? No. Van der Beek, as we come to expect, is on the bench. Mata's there, Amad Diallo and Marcus Rashford. Meaning, of course, Anthony Martial and Dan James, who are both being back in training, aren't in the squad today. But we expect them to be in the squad for the next game, and that is against Wolves. Thoughts on the Kane rumours? I don't take much notice of them. It's one of them situations. I don't want this to come across in the wrong way. I wouldn't want Kane. Now, let all the shock out. And now I'll tell you why. One, we've just got Cavani on a new contract. We've got Greenwood. We've got Martial. So we've got 3 great strikers. Second of all, he's going to cost an arm and a leg. He's going to cost 120 plus million. He's gonna cost pretty much our whole transfer budget on a position where we've already got 3 players. And we need other positions. We need a right winger. We need a centre back. We need a defensive midfielder before we even start thinking about a striker. So I wouldn't get Kane, but of course if we get all our other targets and get Kane as well, wow, what a transfer window. But I don't, obviously that's not going to happen, is it? So I don't think we should go and get Kane. It's the way I see it, and I had this analogy earlier. I think Mark Goldbridge said it, and I thought it was a really good analogy. It's like having like buying Harry Kane is like having a ship with holes in it. It's not going. It's like, let's say you got a ship that's meant to go sail to America. You're in the UK. The ship's got holes in it. It's not going to make it to America. No matter how good of a captain you get, and that captain is Harry Kane in this example. No matter how good that captain is, he will never reach the end goal. He will never reach America. Manchester United will never win a Premier League title with Harry Kane because we've got holes. We've not got a right winger. Big hole. Most importantly, really for me, we don't have a defensive midfielder. That's like having a massive fuck off hole right on the bottom of the ship. It's not gonna make it anywhere. You'll get a little bit, sure. You're not making it the whole way because you've got a massive hole in your boat, in your ship. And that's why I don't want Harry Kane. Too many strikers, yeah. Too many strikers, and we don't need another striker ahead of other positions. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just hope we go all in on Varane. Even hearing his name makes our defence so much stronger. I mean, I would certainly take a Rafa Varane. I don't know who doesn't take a Rafa Varane. Right. So I've got some news regarding Manchester United. If I can load it. Is that right? That's gonna work. Right. So, Bruno Fernandes has been, has won this year's Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. So I believe that's the fan vote for the Player of the Year. So Bruno Fernandes has won that, which is his second year doing it, joining some of the greats like David De Gea, Roy Keane. I believe Ruud van Nistelrooy did it as well. Paul Scholes, I believe, might have as well. So Bruno Fernandes has won that. Bruno Fernandes has also won goal of the season. This is the goal. Of course, it's that goal against Everton. Some strike that. And finally, Luke Shaw has won the Players Player of the Year. I believe that's all the awards. Yes, that's all the awards. Also, interestingly, excitedly, fans are back in the stadium. Of course, it's socially distanced. What is great to see is there is a lot of green and gold Glazers out. Apparently, there's already been Glazers out chants at the stadium, which is absolutely fantastic. The goal against Newcastle should be the goal of the season, in my opinion. That counter attack where he stuck it top corner. If that's the one you're on about, it's up there. I don't know how Pogba hasn't won it for his goal against Fulham. Right, so I go to Solskjaer's got his press conference. Straight away, he's smiling. He's saying he loves to see the fans finally back in the ground. Saying we've got the best fans in the world. Right, why is it now just cut to Scott Parker? Hi, I'm alright. How are you, Irish Crawlers? What's your prediction, mate? Of course, Fulham are already relegated. If we go to the league table, Fulham are already down. Have you? No, I haven't, NG. I better get that down. So again, just going over what I said earlier about De Gea has been picked today because apparently it's his turn, and apparently Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there, as you'd expect him to say, no matter what, saying he hasn't decided his Europa League goalkeeper yet, and he'll decide that closer to the time. Right. (3-1) United. So we've got some quite good. There's a car in the middle of the road. That's fine. We've got a fair range of predictions. I think mine, George's, and Irish Crawlers is probably the most realistic. They're just showing the Liverpool highlights here again. Like, what is going on? Sure, just get it clear. No, he does. He runs into danger. It's rubbish from Henderson, isn't it? And look, Dean Henderson did have an absolute shocker. Of course, Sky Sports have gone all media like, oh, just because he's been taken out the squad today, and apparently now he's definitely the goalkeeper leaving, and they've just massively gone overboard with it. What I would say is, look, regardless of who you want to be our first choice goalkeeper, whether it's David De Gea, whether it's Dean Henderson, both of them have a big parts to play between now and the end of the season. I think Wolves, against Wolves, we'll see Dean Henderson. I think against Europa League, I think we will see David De Gea. And I want to see David De Gea in the Europa League final. Kickoff is in about, 13 minutes, 10 minutes? There's a scar for Gary Neville. I'm really looking forward to this game, to be honest. I really, really am. It's been ages since we got to see a proper game with proper fans. Like, I kind of just want to have, like, sound, like, just wear these the whole time, just so I can listen to the atmosphere and I actually hear real fans. Chelsea should win against Leicester later today to put pressure on. Oh, I mean, I would love for Chelsea to win, but we were going through the league table earlier. Well, I was. The top four is completely in Liverpool's hands. You look at Liverpool. They win their 2 games in hand. One game they'll either go above Chelsea or they'll go above Leicester. Well, no, sorry, they'll go either. If Leicester win and Liverpool win, Liverpool will go above Chelsea. If Chelsea win, then Liverpool will go level on points with Leicester. But because they're on the same goal difference currently, Leicester will obviously drop goal difference because they've lost. And Liverpool obviously gain goal difference because they have one, and then they'll go into the top 4. So realistically, this game could actually go to, well, this top 4 race could go to, what's it called? Goal difference. Yeah, NJ, it could go down to goal difference. How did you need to get tickets again, David? Sorry, I wasn't tuning into this. It's all right, David. Don't worry about it. People have stuff to do. It's fine. What's your score prediction for today, though? Just hope Burnley ends their dreams. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would be fantastic. Of course, at the same time of this game, I should say, we do also have, is it Leeds Southampton? Yes, Leeds Southampton. That's going to be quite interesting how that game goes as well. No cap. Oh, I hate lie. Bloody celebrating that last minute goal like they won. Lol, pathetic. Or to be fair, let's be real here. If we were playing against West Brom and David De Gea or Dean Henderson came up and scored a header, and what a header it was as well, by the way, we would be going mental as well. Right, so David, I'll get your prediction written down, mate. There you go. There we go. So they're the predictions. So the predictions today are, oh, let me just sort that out. There we go. So the predictions are at the moment. Oh, Charlie's gone for 0-0. Charlie, why do you think it was would be 0-0? What division are you on Foot Rivals on FIFA? I'm Division 3. Northern 9 now. I'll see if I can quickly load up my Ultimate Team. It's actually quite good now. For those who care about my Ultimate Team, I'll show you it. I have no clue, just got a hunch. To be fair, it's not that terrible, if I'm being completely honest. You have to remember, we are pretty dog against the smaller sides. I don't play the game. Right. I don't play the game, so leave me alone. Oh. That's my team. I'm Division 6, nice. So that's my Ultimate Team. Got Edison, Kyle Walker, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Mendy. Look, I don't hate McTominay. See, I don't hate McTominay. I've got him in my Ultimate Team, so I don't hate McTominay. So take that, all the people that think I'm a McTominay hater. He's in my Ultimate Team, so I actually quite like him. Bruno, then front line, Lionel Messi, Frank de Jong, and Griezmann. I should say in game as well, it goes Messi and Griezmann up top, Bruno at cam. So yeah, but yeah, I just went on a massive selling spree, like loads of my players. Right, so we sort that out, and yes, there we go. We're on the right screen now. We're back on it. So for those who haven't, it's good, bro. Cheers, Irish Crawlers and David. Thank you. Well, thank you, everyone. I haven't brought FIFA since FIFA 19. I think so. Mine is a full team of bronze beasts. Not trying to be rude. I got team of the season Sancho. That's a madness. Team of the season Sancho. I'm impressed. But look, just quickly go over the teams again. Obviously for Manchester United, it's this. it's David De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Twanzebe, Lindelof and Shaw, McTominay and Fred. That was a bit of, I put it on as well as I am actually just tired of seeing it. And then it's a front four of Bruno at 10, Pogba on the left, Mason Greenwood out on the right, and Eddie Cavani. Give it to Eddie Cavani up top. And then for Fulham, it's, well, Google has it as a back three. I think it'll probably be more of a back four with Cannavaro as a right back, Tim Ream and Adebayo as centre backs, Joe Bryant as a left back, Harrison Reed and Lamina in a midfield, three with Anguissa just behind them, and then Lookman and Ivan Cavallero as wingers and Bobby Reed as number 9. You got Rude Hullet? Are you taking the piss? Alright, so we got about 5 minutes till kick-off. I'm excited for it. Right. Fabio. Oh, he's a right winger, is he? So he's not a right back. So he probably isn't going to play as a free at the back. Surely. I don't know. Well, we'll see how it plays in game. I've got 97 Fernandez. What the hell? I mean, how often did you guys actually play FIFA? I stopped playing in like January time. But you guys have got some pretty sick teams. I got to respect it. I done the FIFA 20 companion app and got Shariki Dembele in the starter squad, so my foot was already complete. Fair enough. Of course, in the ground there are plenty of Glazer out protests. There's banners. There's the green and gold scarves. The lot. 12 hours a day. Oh, I couldn't put myself through that. I played Foot Champs for one weekend, and I wanted to die after 5 games. I remember I won my first like 5 or 6 games, and I think on my third or fourth game, some guy messaged me saying, "Oh, this game's terrible." And I was like, "I agree. I'm winning games, but I hate it." My highest rated player is 98 Pele. I do transfer list sales. Not really played since like 2 months. Yeah, I don't play the game. But what a beautiful sight that is. Not while it's not packed, it's a crowd at Old Trafford and players are walking up to it. 1-0 Dav De Gea late winner. Make sure you put De Gea late winner in the thing you type my prediction in. Onto my notepad. Right. Why do you support Man U? You do not even... Okay, and? This whole idea that you have to support your local or whatever is absolutely ridiculous. Uh, 1-0 United. Like, obviously, this support your local thing is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in football. It makes no sense. Glory Hunter. Okay, close the door now. Nice. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, no one cares about what you have to say, I guess. Like, people support who they want to support. It's like, theoretically, your dad tells you, like, tries to get you to support the club he supports. But just because I've got, let's say, my dad's a West Ham fan, actually. He would try and get me to support West Ham. I'm not from London. So why should I then support a team from London? Because or whatever? Or why should I support a team that isn't on TV? I can't really go and watch, aren't at a good level of football because my parents just so happened to give birth to me somewhere I had no say in. Why should I support West Ham? Why should I? West Ham, I don't care about West Ham. I grew up watching, like, Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney is the player that made me fall in love with football. And as such, Manchester United. Like, Close the Door now supports Barcelona, but is from Nottingham, can confirm. Yeah, the whole support your local is absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever. Support local team or the team your father does. What about my mum? What about my mum? Are you not allowed to support your mum's team? Because, I mean, technically, my mum does support Man United. That's not the reason I support Man United, but technically my mum does support Man United. What did you think of Ashley Young? When we first signed him, he was all right. I think we were right to let him go when we did. So I mean, close the door. Your argument, you've made what, 3 arguments? They're all massively flawed. Like, no one cares. Like, for example, in this chat here, we've got NG. He lives in Malaysia, so with the whole support your local thing, he shouldn't be a Man United fan. He wakes up at 1 a.m. is it? I believe it is right now for NG to watch Manchester United play. I'm not waking up at 1 a.m. to watch them play right now, am I? Right, so they've taken the knee. Bloody hell, we got a quick kick off here, and away we go with Manchester United playing at Old Trafford with a crowd. Finally, the crowd gets to witness Eddie Cavani. Sheesh, you tell him. Yeah, the idea of support your local is just, it infuriates me how mind-boggling and stupid of a statement it is. Like, if you want to support your local, go for it. But there's no reason why you should over anyone else. All right. Lindelof, Twanzebe. Right, Twanzebe's playing on the left, so I'll switch that round for us. Lindelof and Twanzebe. There we go. Harry Maguire sat on the bench with his crutches. I mean, Harry Maguire still has got his crutches, but I don't see how he plays in the final. Do you live alone or with a girl? Well, I live in a flat of 6. So I live in a flat of 6 with my brother, our mate from back home before we obviously came to university, and 3 girls, three girls we didn't know before we came. Right. Now West Ham to win it all next season. Yeah. And then as Close the Door said, I'll be a Glory supporter and then go support my dad's team. Right. I'm just trying to get a sense of how the crowd's reacting. winning the treble. I certainly, well, I would rather Man United win the treble. But if someone had to win it, not Manchester United, West Ham can be it. Like, I don't. West Ham are a harmless club, aren't they? Especially if they get if they give us Declan Rice and then we can give him thingy. Really nice play there by Fred, but McTominay, what the fuck are you doing? There was absolutely no reason to give it to Lindelof there, but slow us down. McTominay, nice play there by Manchester United. Here comes Wan-Bissaka. Poor pass. Anguissa picks it up. And it's poor from Ivan Cavallero, and it's out for a Manchester United throw. Come on, West Ham. Yeah, well, sorry guys, I'm going to have to change this channel to a West Ham fan channel because my dad supports West Ham. And because, as Close the Door said, you can only support your local or your dad's team. Doesn't matter who your mum supports, doesn't matter who your granddad supports, doesn't matter about who your whoever supports, can only be your local or your dad. If you don't have a local football team, then well, unlucky. You're just not allowed to support a football team. Right, Lindelof. Sure. Juan Zebi. Really poor pass back to David De Gea, who then goes into Wan-Bissaka. Nice play here from Manchester United. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka looks to clear. Here comes Fulham. Harrison Reed into Anguissa. Anguissa puts it across. Good defending by Luke Shaw. Bruno into Pogba. The roar of the crowd there. Oh, it feels so good to have the crowd back in. Brings a tear to my eye. Right. Bruno. Right. I don't really want to wear my headphones, but I might have to because I just want to listen to the crowd. Oh, that's a bitch. Right. So we'll wear these for a while so we can listen to the crowd. So there was a cross there by Wan-Bissaka. Pogba, just not a great header. Mario Lemina. Anguissa. Cavani chant. Fazil, what's your prediction, mate? So we can get it jotted down. And we'll certainly get the Cavani chant going in a bit. Go on, Cavani. Nice play. Passing out from the back here by Fulham. Lemina to Bobby Reed. Nice turn. And Manchester United earn a throw-in. Free now. Lee Mason's doing his last game as a Premier League referee. So these are the predictions. So I went for 2-0. Fortnite Sweet went for 5-0, as did Nico. NSP George went for 2-0 as well, like I did. Harry, which is Fortnite Sweet's cousin, went for 7-0. NG went 4-0 United. Irish Crawlers went 3-1. David went 4-1. Charlie went 0-0. And Villa Footy went 1-0. And Fazil, of course, you went for 3-0. Right, let me get that. I'll get yours down, mate. Oh, here comes Pogba. Nice ball out to Fred. Fred puts a good ball in. Just no one's really attacking it. And there's an offside somewhere. It surely can't have been offside. Fucking hell. I don't know. Right. You're going 2-0. I assume that is to United. There we go. Right, Areola into Tim Ream. Good pressing there by Manchester United. Greenwood gets a slight deflection on it, but Mario Lemina will pick it up. He'll go into... Oh, sorry, was that Mario Lemina? Who was that? Was that Ivan Cavallero? Might have been. It might have been Lookman. I don't know. Right. Like honestly, having football fans back in the grounds is so good. It makes such a difference. It honestly makes such a difference. Axel just gives it back into Victor Lindelof. And I think this back two, Lindelof and Twanzebe, looks a lot better than we did against Liverpool. McTominay wins a free kick. Well played there by McTominay. Can't believe we play McFred against a relegated side. I know. But I mean, this is the double pivot he believes in. This is one that he always plays. Don't ever be surprised to see McFred. That's what I would say. Don't ever be surprised to see Scott McTominay and Fred play. Right, is that not a free kick to Manchester United? I quite like Pogba's new hair. I do. Ollie again showing his arrogance with McFred, like the way he was for Magaloff. What I would say about that is he's second in the league. He's in a Europa League final, but we're playing them two. He's got the right to show that arrogance. He has got the right to. Doesn't mean I think it's right and I agree with it, but he has got the right to show a bit of arrogance. Because he has, realistically, they have got him second place, haven't they? Especially if we win today. Just that next season, I don't think that they'll get him top 3. Next year, I definitely don't think they'll get him a Premier League title. I think someone like a Pogba and more of a Matic style player would get him into that top 3 potentially. Would get him into a title challenge. I bet you he'll be playing McFred in the Europa League final and Pogba in the week. I have absolutely no doubts that is exactly what we'll see. I have absolutely no doubt we'll see McFred against Villarreal. No doubt in my mind. Fortnite Sweet. Sorry to hear your dad broke his toe. What happened, mate? Bruno puts it in. Cleared. Shaw gives it to Twanzebe. It was so comfortable on the ball. I suppose there's no pressure on him, but not good, no. I send my best wishes to him, mate. I hope he recovers quickly. I wish him a speedy recovery is what I'm trying to... Is the phrase I'm trying to say. Greenwood. Wins a free kick. Sure. Twanzebe. Playing football, the reckless guy was backside tackle. Ooh. What was he slide tackling and then did it, or did he get slide tackled? Right. I'm going to take them off for now. But what I do want, if we score, well, sorry, when we score, I should say, I will put them back on. So I definitely want to hear that crowd roar when we score. Twanzebe, Shaw, back to go on, Shaw. Give it to Fred. Fred, open up, find Wan-Bissaka. Lovely ball from Fred to Wan-Bissaka, but Bruno will just pick it up. I don't know why Bruno's taking that. Wan-Bissaka. Into Greenwood. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Into Bruno. Bruno puts the cross in. Easily defended by Fulham. Not the greatest of touches by Bruno, but we keep it. And Lindelof goes to Twanzebe. Into Fred. Fred turns out, does well, finds Greenwood. Not the greatest of first touches, but Greenwood has it. He goes into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka puts it into the box. Surely that's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. So the ball fell. No. It's not a penalty. He froze himself. Look, he's being held, but he definitely froze himself to the floor. The ref needs glasses. I think the bit at the end where he definitely does dive, and that's what harms his case. Shaw puts the ball in. McTominay! Oh, we won the header, but didn't get enough onto it. McTominay. Well, Lindelof picks it up. Who goes to Fred? He goes back to Wan-Bissaka. Dodgy, risky stuff there. I don't think it's a pen. If he stays on his feet and then tries to get onto the end of the cross, then I think he probably would get a penalty. Yeah, I mean, if there is a goal, don't do it again. That means there will be a goal, because here comes Cavani. No way! No way! No way! Edison Cavani! What on earth has we just seen? Oh my god! That's how you make a return! For the returning fans, Alphonse Areola has absolutely been embarrassed. What a goal! What? The incredible ball. Oh, is he onside Cavani? He may just be off. It's awful defending. Cavani, what on earth is that finish? That is world class finishing from Edison Cavani. Sees him off his line, and Alphonse Areola gets absolutely nowhere near it. Oh my lord. Don't worry about it, mate. It's one of them goals where, even though you've told us there's a goal, it's such a good goal. You don't expect him to shoot there. You don't really ruin it. Cavani, but it is going to VAR. Oh, it's onside. The goal stands. The goal has stood. It's Manchester United 1. It's Fulham 0. And it's an Edison Cavani opener right in front of the home fans. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals. Outside the box. Mate, when I say it's outside the box, I mean it's way outside the box. Cavani. Surely we're not going to score straight away again. Did Bruno not get... I thought surely that's a Bruno assist. If not, it's a De Gea assist. Either way, I'm taking it. Change the goal of the season. I mean, it's certainly worth it, isn't it? What a goal. Twanzebe. And this is what I don't really get about doing stuff like goal of the season before the end of the season. Like, surely, like, you guys are right. Surely that deserves goal of the season over Bruno's. They should change the goal of the season to this goal. Yeah, I agree. Right, so corner for Manchester United. Luke Shaw will take it. Header clear. Fred takes it down the edge. I was so afraid he was about to shoot. So ball's out to Paul Pogba. Into Lindelof. Lindelof, poor ball in. Fred. Oh, Fred, what on earth is that? Poor from Fred. And here comes Fulham. And Gisa. Bruno foul on Ivan Cavallero. And he'll get booked for it. What, this goal of the season of Torres? Goal of the season? What do you mean Torres goal of the season? Gotta go. Be back at halftime. Alright, fair enough. See you at halftime, mate. Right, I'll try and find out who's been given the assist for that. I think you might be right. I think it might be De Gea. I mean, it's not a bad start though, is it? It's not a bad start whatsoever. And it is a David De Gea assist. It's world class from David De Gea, to be fair. Oh, you mean Fernandez? Oh, I get you. I mean, the goal of the season is technically Bruno's goal against Everton. But I would say that goal beats both of them. Here comes United again. Greenwood gives it out to Bruno. Bruno looks for Greenwood. Lamina with a strong challenge, but gets it. I just love Cavani's pressure when he lost the ball. He'll get it back. The hair assist, yeah. We look. He's a dog's bollocks, and he at times. Oh, nice ball in by Wan-Bissaka, and poor from Greenwood. Really, probably should let it go. Yeah, I mean, he's top, isn't he? He's top, Cavani. We'll see it again. David De Gea. It's not. It shouldn't count. It shouldn't count. I'm telling you that now. Sky. Well, it's about if Bruno gets a touch, which he doesn't. Well, does he? If Bruno gets a touch, then he's onside. If Bruno doesn't touch it, he's massively offside. And this is one of the big issues with VAR still. We don't know if Bruno's touched that ball or not. Without Bruno's touch, Cavani's miles off. Without it, with a Bruno touch, he's onside. The Premier League has given the assist to De Gea, meaning Bruno didn't get a touch, so it should have been offside. Obviously, the Premier League, well, the VAR official have said Bruno has touched it. Are we playing good because of the atmosphere, or is it just because of Fulham? Bit of both, I would say. I think the Fulham's definitely got us playing better. Bruno Fernandes just needs to watch out there. Bit of a late challenge. Luckily, he didn't make contact, but he's already on a yellow. But yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I have to say, Fred and McTominay's having a decent games. I can't remember if I left it in the preview or not. But I wondered if the crowd being back would give McTominay and Fred a boost. And I think so far today, it probably has. Sure. Into Cavani. Fred into Mason Greenwood. Rubbish ball out to Luke Shaw. Poor. Stafford and had to wait only 15 minutes. Oh, Stretford and yeah. Stretford and didn't have to wait long, did they? To see a Cavani goal, and what a goal it was as well. That's some way to mark your first appearance in front of the Old Trafford faithful, isn't it? That finish. But do you reckon that's something he did quite often at PSG? Obviously, they were both at PSG together. Do you reckon Cavani often did that to Areola while at PSG? So he looked up, saw it, and thought, "Fuck it, I'm going to do it." But I mean, I guess that's two guys. Areola is absolutely gifted on the plate to Cavani. Pogba finds Bruno. Bruno looks for Cavani, well intercepted. And Fulham will look to play their way out. Harrison Reed down the line to absolutely nobody, and Lindelof will just pick it up. And just gives it to Twanzebe. Into Fred. Fred to Shaw. Back to Fred. Turns out well. Not great there by Fred. Or McTominay, really. I have to say, I don't think there's ever been any bad performance. I think Wan-Bissaka looks really good again. Again, just Bruno just needs to watch out. Good play there by McTominay, winning that ball back. Lindelof. Cavani. One thing I do think about Cavani, I think is on the ball and his hold-up play. I think he's got a lot to be admired. No, I don't think he's great at it. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't think that's the same. There's not a lot to be admired. That's the phrase, isn't it? I think that's somewhere where Martial is head and shoulders above, better than him at. But I mean, look, it's not a competition, is it? Wan-Bissaka, McTominay. It's just nice to see us dominating the ball. And when I say dominating the ball, I mean it. Like, we're giving Fulham a bit of a runaround at times. Nice play there by Twanzebe. Does well and finds Shaw. Goes back to Twanzebe. A lot of rumours about Kane to United, but it won't happen. We renew Cavani's contract. He'll start game. I mean, I said, sorry, my prediction was 3-1. I was playing division rivals. It's alright, mate. I mean, I was saying that we spoke about that at the start of the stream, Fazil. I wouldn't take Kane. I'm not saying that Kane's bad. I think we've got a lot more bigger issues than what's his name? Than Kane right now. Poor from Fulham. Cavani. McTominay, go on, Scott. Bruno. Great save, Areola. Pogba puts it in. Bruno, what the hell was that? And Fred picks it up and he's offside somewhere. We'll see this hit again from Bruno. It's a really nice hit. It's a good save by Areola. CDM and centre-back is the priority. Well, I'd say a right winger as well. I would say DM, then right winger, then centre-back. I think we've got good centre-back partnerships at the club. I just don't think fitness-wise it allows them all the time. But realistically, I don't want to see Maguire and Lindelof play together next season. I want to see Twanzebe and Lindelof play together. And I want to see Bailly and Maguire play together. But obviously that's never going to happen. Greenwood. Pogba. Well cleared by Fulham. Honeyman won all division rivals. Fair enough. Pogba, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood, and Ndidi. Ndidi every day of the week. I'm a huge fan of Wilfred Ndidi. I've said for ages I'd take him. I still remember Leicester played Swansea and was one of their first games. Well, one of his first games, I believe it was. Well, one of the first game I really watched him. It was under Craig Shakespeare, the year Claudio Ranieri got sacked. I thought he was fantastic. I remember he absolutely bossed it, and from that day on, I was like, if this lad wants to play for Manchester United, I'd happily take him. Right. I think it's a free kick to Fulham here. It is a free kick to Fulham. But it won't come cheap. It will be at least 60 million. Yeah, it will. He will cost a lot. Because for one, Leicester don't need to sell. At the moment, they're very much a challenger for top 4. Or they're in a similar position to us. It's not an up move really for Ndidi. Club stature-wise, of course it is. But currently, by the looks of it, both clubs will get Champions League football. So it's not a step up really for Ndidi. And why would Leicester want to sell him? We saw how what they did for Maguire. It would be exactly the same with Ndidi. But I mean, I would do what if you can get him for a decent fee, I'd take him. Fofana Red 33 minutes. Leicester aren't playing today. Well, no, they're playing later, aren't they? Here comes Fulham. Fred does really well. Good play by Fred. And he's out for a goal kick. Brilliant from Fred. I think he was offside anyway. No, I assume it just must be a prediction. Great defending there by Fred. He's given a corner. So it's a corner hit. Ivan Cavaliero will take it. Can we just have no like shithousery, please, from Fulham? Can we just defend it like we should? We've got enough big players. Just defend the corner. Oh, and Geese has won it! De Gea spilt it! David! De Gea spilt it. We'll see it. Oh, it's poor from De Gea. He kept hold of it though, and that's the main thing. He got it on the second attempt. Bruno. Sure. Offside. 2-1 Bruno Fernandes. I mean, interestingly, Fulham are making a change. Anderson's coming on for Fulham. Half an hour played. Is there an injury? Oh, Harrison Reed's down injured. So Harrison Reed will come off for Fulham, and Anderson will replace him. I have to say, this opening half hour has gone by quick. What a goal by Cavani. They're just showing the goal again. What a finish. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals. I hope Ahmad will get at least for half hour. I don't think he will. I would like him to, don't get me wrong. I don't think he would. Out of everyone on that bench, I would like Van der Beek, Ahmad and Telles to come on. Get them all their first few minutes playing in front of a Manchester United crowd. I tell you what will be sad. Theoretically, Martial will be on. He's not on the bench today. What could be sad is I don't want to say this. Dean Henderson may never play in front of a Manchester United crowd. He may never play in front of a Manchester United home crowd. Because our one home game for the rest of this season is this. So unless he plays in the Europa League final, which I think we all agree he shouldn't, if he's the one that leaves in the summer, like Sky Sports started reporting, he will never play in front of a Manchester United home crowd. Right. Anderson goes down the line. Bobby Reed. Nice play here. Good chance here for Fulham. Lovely tackle by Lindelof. Bruno picks it up. Goes into Fred. Lovely ball into McTominay. McTominay, nice ball into Cavani, who finds Bruno. Cavani slips, but he gets back up. Pogba now with it on the left-hand side. Drops it into Bruno. Into Shaw. Nice football there. Poor from Bruno, though. And Fulham will look to try and play it out. Cavani picks it up. And good defending by Fulham just to tackle Cavani, or at least take the ball away from him. Mata will probably be in, maybe his last season. Play him against Wolves then. I want to see players that haven't played in front of a Manchester United crowd play today. I couldn't care less. Mata, this might be his last season. Alright. Good, unlucky. Play him against Wolves. I want to see players who've never played in front of a Manchester United crowd play today. Anguissa. Into Cavallero. Finds Carvalho, puts it in. Good defending again by Twanzebe. I feel Fred offers way more than McTominay. He actually tackles and works a lot more in the midfield. I don't think McTominay's as good as Fred. I think Fred's better, yeah. I've said that pretty much all season. Although I don't think either of them are having terrible games. I think McTominay's having a fairly decent game. I think Fred's probably the better of the two. But I don't think there's too much in it. Poor from Shaw. Gives it away to Cavallero here. Just watch it, Luke. Bobby. Poor cross. But someone picked it up. We deal with it. Who's down? Is that McTominay? Threw himself into that McTominay. He goes down holding his head. He'll be alright. Has the French team been announced yet? I mean, look. That's the goal. If I make that smaller. There's the goal. That's the sort of range we're talking about for this goal. For the first goal. Madness. What a finish. What a guy. Eddie Cavani. Right. Oh, can we create something here? Fred? Not great. Not great there. Right, so good. So Areola. It's been a fairly good half so far for Manchester United. I think we've played quite well. McTominay, good interception there by McTominay. Finds Pogba. Goes out to Mason Greenwood. Greenwood, poor cross, but somehow it ends up going out for a corner. I don't really know what just happened there. If we look at if we go to the stats of the game so far, I mean, that's kind of the team they're playing, formation-wise, for those who are wondering. But if we go to the stats, it's been a fairly good game. Ball comes in, headed clear, and they clear it. They get the second nod on. Fred looks to put it back in. Twanzebe nods it, but it's cleared. So yeah, it's been a fairly decent game. 4 shots to 1, 2 shots on target to 1. Majority of the ball pass actually is pretty decent. Here comes Oh no, De Gea, good save. Lindelof losing the foot race, and De Gea does well. And look, I think that's the difference today between what Henderson against Liverpool. De Gea covering his whole goal, but I mean, poor from Lindelof, has to do better there. But look, he's not stood on his front post. He's covering the whole goal there, De Gea, making it harder to score, and it's a good save. I think that's kind of why we were so harsh on that, especially that fourth goal. Dean Henderson left half the goal open for Salah on his left foot as well, whereas De Gea there, he's covering the full goal. Sure. Full time to what? Do you mean your foot champs game? Pogba goes out wide to Greenwood. Greenwood does well. Get up. What? Oh, it's a bloody. You got a bloody nose there, Joe Bryan. Division rivals, yeah, fair enough. I don't think. Look, ooh, he has just caught. He has caught him on the nose there. It's not. I don't think that's a foul. United fans are having a good chuckle to themselves. There's Sir Alex Ferguson. I don't know who else that is next alongside him. Having a nice chitty chat about probably how great we are. But look, I wish Fred got McTominay. I wish Fred got McTominay shot. Yeah, I mean, if Fred could shoot, he would actually be a very good player, wouldn't he? If you combine Fred and McTominay, I think you wouldn't have too bad of a player. To be honest, I don't. Currently we got two players doing what one man should be capable of doing. Oh, sorry. Like, you combine Fred and McTominay, you have a good player there, but you don't have an Ndidi there still. I don't think. But look, we've got about 5 minutes left of this first half. He's absolutely flown past, and we've seen one goal fly past Alphonse Areola in the Fulham goal by that talisman El Matador, Edison Cavani. Right, so it's a goal kick. Well, free kick to Fulham. Areola goes long. Lookman. Poor from Lookman. It's out for a throw in. It was a free kick. Free kick. Fast from Fred. Tall and strong from McTominay. Pressing from Fred. Shooting from McTominay. Yeah. Sure. Fred. Into McTominay. Can we have passing from none of them? McTominay. Nice ball into Fred. Fred blocked. Alright, so is that for a corner to Manchester United? Fred pass is better. Fred to pass forward. I actually agree. I think Fred is a better passer than McTominay. Bruno! Good save by Areola. Well, I know Fred passes forward more, creates more, has a better pass accuracy, pass completion, and passes. Well, McTominay passes to the left nearly twice as often as he passes to the right. Fred is very much well. I think he still passes to the left a little bit more, but he's very, very even. Right. So Anderson goes into Adeoyo. Just knocking it around the back here, Fulham. Anguissa back to Anderson, back to Adeoyo, back to Anderson. Is he going to go back to Adeoyo? Go on. No, he goes long crossfield ball to Joe Bryan. Awful first touch. And it's out for a throw-in. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's having a pretty good game, to be fair. Well, Debbie. Into Shaw. McTominay. Left side is pretty dead. Yeah, we've not. Yeah, I don't think we've done much down the left-hand side today. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Looks for the ball over the top to Greenwood. It was a decent effort, well defended. And Fulham just got the ball now and just knocking it around between themselves. Foul by Pogba and Joe Bryan. Our best left winger is Rashford and Martial. I think this is weird. This is going to be fairly controversial. I think as a team, Manchester United are better with Pogba out on the left because although Greenwood's gone out to the left and Pogba's out on the right now, I think they're going to swap over because I think Pogba brings creativity, which is something really Rashford and Greenwood doesn't do. But I think as a left winger, Rashford is better. And Anguissa does well there. I tell you what, I'd happily take Anguissa at Manchester United. I like Anguissa. So there's only 2 minutes of added time here. Here comes Fulham. Bobby Reed puts it in. McTominay really good defending. Ball comes in. McTominay away again. Brilliant. He's had a great first half, Scott McTominay. McTominay. Go on, find someone. Oh, that's poor. We can see the difference between Rashford on the left and Rashford on the right when we play Liverpool. Look how much better we check when you check. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think sure, really poor. Time to crack a Stella. Get your Stella out. I think Rashford is a better left winger. I think he's better on the left. I think what am I trying to say? I think we do play better though. We create more for Cavani with Pogba on the left. You think about in that Liverpool game, what chance did Cavani really have? I mean, we haven't really created anything for him today. You think about his goal, that's just a long ball. Yeah, Rashford hasn't been fit from pretty much all season. I can almost guarantee that. But I mean, that is half time. Manchester United 1. Fulham 0. That Edison Cavani goal, the difference so far between the two sides. And what a goal it was. Right. So I'm gonna quickly get myself a glass of water or something. And I'll be right back. And we'll have a little chat about the second half. But look, so far, so good for Manchester United. Let's just keep it up in the second half. I'll be right back. Hello. Time to crack a stellar. Rashford seems so fit. We do guarantee second place if we win this game. Poor effort not coming to training, mate. Well, I can still play. I can play tomorrow. United are wank. Jurgen's Tricky Reds. What up, Jurgen's Tricky Reds? Biggest club in the country. You are kind of fifth, though, aren't you? I mean, enjoy fifth. I got a new dog a month ago. His name is George. He's a beagle. Very nice. Very nice. Right. So, what's everyone's thoughts on that half? I mean, they're showing the Cavani goal again here. Bruno definitely does not get a touch. There's certainly no touch by Bruno. The goal should have been ruled off. The goal definitely should have been ruled off. Should have been more than one. I think. Look, we've played well. I mean, the goal should not count. I can tell you that for free. The goal should not count. There is absolutely no touch by Bruno. But what a finish it is! You can't. You can't rule out that goal, can you? And what a surprise! De Gea coming back to his best when you give him a bit of competition. But I mean, I would like to see more of Pogba. I think he has been quiet. I think our left side in general has been too quiet for my liking. I would like to see more from him. Should have been two. What other chance have we had though? I can't actually think of another chance we've had, which I would say, we definitely should have scored that. So if there is, let me know. But I can't think of any. I know it might be controversial, but Henderson would have conceded the one-on-one chance. I don't know. What I would say is, we can't get into this idea that obviously just because he had a shocker against Liverpool and conceded that shocking one-on-one against Liverpool, that all of a sudden Dean Henderson is an atrocious goalkeeper. He's not. He's still a good goalkeeper. He had a shocker, an absolute shocker against Liverpool. But we know 99% of the time he doesn't. He doesn't concede some of them goals he did. I would say he probably saves it as well. But it's good. Look, either way, it's good goalkeeping. But it's something you'd expect him to make. You're Scottish, are you? Nice. Do you have a Scottish team then? Don't trash talk Scott McTominay. I will trash talk Scott McTominay all I like. If I don't think McTominay's playing well, I will say I don't think he's playing well. But today I don't think he's playing too badly. I do have one. Who is it? Is the Ollie chance gone? What do you mean Ollie chance? Would you put Phil Jones in today's match if he was fit? It would be bigger. He would be bigger in size. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't play much. I would never start Phil Jones. Phil Jones wouldn't be at Manchester United if I had a say in that. I mean, I would say the real question is, what type of team do you play for Wolves? If you look at if we go to the Manchester United versus Wolves game, I'm assistant manager for East Fife. Are you now? Is that 2 days? Do we have 2 days recovery? 3 days. Sunday to Wednesday. So look, so we play Wolves on the 23rd, on Sunday, and then on Wednesday we play Villarreal. What type of team would you say we play against Wolves? Would you say we go fairly full strength? Would you say we go fully full strength, or would you say, you know what, just rotate, rest all you start 11, seconds guaranteed. That last game of the season means absolutely nothing. Just rest your best players. No cap. I believe you. No cap. Rest Bruno, start the team that played against Leicester. Maybe give Hannibal and Shola a chance too. Just start the reserves against Wolves. Test team, rest team. What I would say about that is, surely doing that, we run the risk of performing like we did against Liverpool. Well, we were shocking. That would be my only slight risk. I just did. Well, not sweet. To be fair, I actually just did. I don't want to read. I don't just want to read your name out and ask if it's you. Um, unless you just want to put your first name in there. I mean, fair play if you are. No, James, because he has a baby. To be honest, his wife did. No, not yet. They're having a child. They haven't had a child yet. Right. So second half is about to begin. Yeah. I mean, look. Congratulations to both Dan James and his wife for that. All the predictions are still on, apart from Charlie's 0-0. But I mean, at the moment, Man United 2, Fulham 0. That looking pretty bang on from me. So I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm doing pretty well on the prediction game. So I'm pretty happy with that. Is it Tony? I think it was Tony. I closed it now. Where's yours? Is I've got it written down. If you couldn't see it, I'll have to bring the list up. Move it up a bit. Right. So second half is about to begin. I'll sort that. Fair play. Congrats, mate. I guess. Right. So second half is about to kick off. Right. Long ball. There we go. Fulham starting on the break here. Fred wins it. Finds Bruno. Bruno does well. Wins a free kick. McTominay to Fred. Back to McTominay. I have to do all the work because the manager tests positive. Ah, unlucky, bro. Good luck. Lindelof. Poor ball from Twanzebe. It's a foul by Shaw and Twanzebe there on Carvalho. Poor from Twanzebe. I don't know why Twanzebe played on the left today. When we saw him against PSG, and I believe when we saw him, whatever game we saw him play together, he played on the right. And today he's playing on the left. I just don't understand why. Ball comes in. Pogba heads clear. Volley wide by Mara Lamina. I'm doing paperwork now. Fair enough. Make sure you don't reveal like your next team sheet. Right, so goal kick to United. De Gea will take it, of course, because he's the goalkeeper. It's a long ball from De Gea looking for Pogba. Pogba doesn't win the header. McTominay wins it. Finds Shaw. Can we see your fantasy? I don't actually know. Depends how well I've done. How well am I doing? Not bad, is it? It's not bad points right now. Nice ball out to Cavani. Cavani looks for Pogba. Good play by Adebayo. You know what? I'll show you it. Why not? Oh, Cavani, Fred. Nice ball out to Shaw. Shaw puts the poor ball in. We won't make fun of you. I know. I know. Right, so that's the team. Fulham. So I've got Mendy, I've got Cancelo, Shaw, Rudiger, Cresswell, Trent, Saka, Bruno, Salah, Kane, and Che Adams. My bench, I've got Soucek, Jorginho, and Watkins. Ball comes in, Lindelof heads clear. Wan-Bissaka gets a second flick on, Greenwood picks it up. Nice ball out from Greenwood to Pogba, gives it to Shaw. Fred back to Pogba. Pogba, Shaw. Pogba. Nice play from Pogba to Wan-Bissaka. Cavani. Fred. Bruno. Just cut myself with some scissors. Nice. I used to be a medic at West Brom until I was fired. I don't think you... I doubt you were, to be honest. Hashtag X for doubt. Hello, Parvin. How are we, mate? There we go. I'm good. How are you, mate? I'm joking. My job was only assistant manager. I still don't. I still have a bit of doubt about that as well. To be honest, I do. Cannot lie. McTominay does well though and wins a free kick. Really good play there by Scott McTominay. Brilliant run and strength from McTominay. Yeah, I think McTominay's had a good game. I do. I do think McTominay's had a good game. Took it down really well there. Nice run, and Gisa couldn't win it off of him. And it's a really cynical foul by Lamina there. He takes the yellow card. And it's a free kick to Manchester United now. No, I wouldn't lie. I don't know. I have my doubts. I'd be happy if it is though. If you do though. Parvin, I don't know if you're trolling or not, but if you aren't, don't put it in chat. Right. So there's a free kick. Fred, Bruno and Pogba all stood over it. Bruno will take. Wide. Not a goal. So close. Wait, what? João Cancelo's been sent off. This is why I don't show you lot my fantasy team. This is why I don't show you like my fantasy team. Cancelo's been sent off. Are you taking the piss? So yeah, so just for those who haven't tuned into my streams before, of course we are slightly delayed because I'm having to watch it on Sky Go. So if there is a goal or something, don't put it in chat or whatever. Until obviously we've celebrated or whatever. McTominay shoots, well blocked. Don't worry about it. Don't say we got a penalty either. Don't say we've got anything. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything for us. And if you continue to do so, you will get timed out, banned, etc., etc. Is he? Areola. Greenwood, good deception, but out for a thingy. Right. I don't see where the red card is there. Look, by the sounds of it, it shouldn't have been a red card. So there is Marcus Rashford warming up. Get off the pitch, Marcus. Sure. Nice touch. Wins a free kick. Rashford the only one warming up. I'm not surprised. I don't see why you bring Rashford on. I don't. He's clearly not fully fit. Stop playing him. Greenwood. Bruno. Wins a free kick. I mean, Fulham are really trying to make this more like American football with the amount of stopping and starting we're doing. They're just trying to slow the game down a little bit, aren't they? Parvin, I'll give you one more chance, mate. I don't want to time you out, but stop. Stop putting stuff like almost or whatever in the chat. I've warned you once. I've warned you twice. This is your final chance. Bruno puts into the box. Greenwood! We should have scored. I mean, it's an offside. I don't know who was offside. Probably Pogba. Greenwood, maybe. Greenwood may have just been offside, but I think it's too close to really cool. But I mean, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. McTominay wins the header. Anderson goes back to Areola. Pogba giving chase, as is Bruno. Areola goes long. Lindelof does well. McTominay. Poor pass from McTominay. Go Brian. Your favourite Manchester United player? My favourite is Martial. Wan-Bissaka fouled there by Ivan Cavaleiro. It will be a free kick to United. Yeah, my favourite is Martial. Then it's probably Bruno. I like Wan-Bissaka as well. Nice ball from Pogba into Greenwood. Greenwood strike! Nice, deflected wide. What is your name? My name's Finn. It's good play there by Greenwood and nicely blocked away for a corner for Manchester United. I'll throw that back to you guys, actually, really. What's your guys' favourite players? Right, Shaw will take the corner, puts the ball in. Look at that forward pass from Fred. We love a forward pass from Fred. Right, Shaw. Lord Jones. Right, ball comes in. Pogba. Out for a goal kick. Phil Jones, what a player. I'll tell you what, it's quite sad. I saw a picture earlier this week, or it might have been last week actually. There's only 2 players left from the last time Manchester United won the league: David De Gea and Phil fucking Jones. And David De Gea could be off in the summer. If the last player since we last won a league title was Phil Jones, oh, God knows, head will be gone. Who loves little Fred? I like Fred. I think he's a decent player. He's not great, but he's not bad, is he? So I'm in the Chelsea team. Oh, McTominay. Good play by McTominay. Fred to Shaw. Phil Jones, what a legend. You never forget when Saf said he could be the greatest player to ever play for Manchester United. So I mean the Chelsea lineup has just been announced. If we switch to that, actually, if I do that. So this is the Chelsea team today for their game against Leicester. So it's Mendy in goal. So back 4 of Reece James, Thiago Silva, or back 5 in it of Reece James, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, and Chilwell. I simply don't understand why we keep on seeing Reece James plays as part of a back 4, a back 3, and Azpilicueta playing as a right wing back. Is it because they're scared of Jamie Vardy's pace? I simply don't know. It's then N'Golo Kante and Jorginho in the double pivot, with Pulisic, Mount, and Timo Werner as a front 3 for Chelsea. For Leicester, it's Schmeichel in goal, Castagne, Fofana, and Soyuncu as a back 3. Thomas and Albrighton will probably play as wing backs. Then it will be Madison at 10. Iozo Perez and Jamie Vardy up top, with Tielemans and Didi at DM. Good save, De Gea! And a second good save by David De Gea. I wasn't really paying attention. What's just happened? I would think that Fazil, but in the FA Cup final, it was Reece James as a centre back. Does he push that onto the bar, De Gea? I don't know. It's a good second save by David De Gea. Dave saves, as you've just said, mate. Exactly. Tammy Abraham does make the bench today. Does Kai Havertz? No Kai Havertz, but if I can... Unless I'm blind. No Kai Havertz today for Chelsea. Can you tell my name, please, Parvin? I've said Parvin, mate. Hello, GG Myths. So Rashford's coming on. I don't know who for. For McTominay. That's strange. So Pogba will go into midfield. We'll see Rashi go out wide, and we'll see obviously McTominay go on the bench. McTominay's actually had a good game, so I've got to give him that. Got to go for the rest of the game. All right. In a bit, mate. So Pogba is playing on the right of the double pivot. Fred's on the left. Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on for Fulham. He's hardly played this year, hasn't he, Ruben Loftus-Cheek? So off comes Fabio Cannavaro. Not the most English name I've ever heard, but apparently he is. And what's his name comes on? Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes on for him. Pogba does well. Pogba, brilliant play from Paul Pogba here. Loses the ball. Here comes Fulham on the break. Fred not good enough there. Cavani foul on, is that Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Free kick for Fulham. Alisson 1 goal, Ryan Brewster 0 goals. He's just not very good though, Ryan Brewster. I remember he went to Swansea last season on loan, and we were genuinely seeing comparisons between what Greenwood did last year to what we were seeing from Brewster. There was actually comparisons. Embarrassing. Chelsea-Leicester scoreline. Well, it's 0-0. The game kicks off at 8:15. So you got about, what, 15 minutes before that? Right. Fulham puts the ball in. Fred clears. Lamina strikes over the bar. There's a really nothing shot there by Lamina. It didn't really have anything on, so he just hit it. It was never going in, was it? Oh, you want my prediction? I'm gonna go for 1-0 Chelsea. We haven't created much. No, but I feel like it's another goal in this game. I mean, I feel like Fulham haven't really gone for it, to be honest. I feel like they have been quite conservative. Alright, Areola has the ball in his hands. Just rolls it out to Adeoyo. Goes back to Areola. But what I would say is, I can kind of see why Fulham are going down. Defensively, I think they have made quite a lot of mistakes, haven't they? Pogba does well. Into Bruno. Bruno out to Marcus Rashford. Oh, lovely from Rashford. Is that a penalty? Must be a penalty. I think he's just on the edge. He's just on the edge. Lovely flip-flap from Rashford. He's got the skillsies to pay the billsies. Marcus Rashford. And we have a free kick here right on the edge of the box. It's a decent little chance here. Right. Bruno and Luke Shaw standing over this free kick for Manchester United. Surely it's going to be Bruno. Just stick it. Honestly, aim for the back post. Put as much power or, well, speed on it, I should say. Middle of the goal. Boom, goal. Bruno went for goal himself. Good save by Areola. Fred picks it up. Surely that's a foul on Fred. Not given. And here comes United. Well, Fulham, sorry. Twanzebe now has it after a good inception by Rashford. Fred goes into Rashford. Back to Fred. Back to Pogba. Pogba looks for the crossfield ball for Bruno. He thought he saw Bruno making a run, but he stopped. And here comes Bobby Reed to try and play it out. Luke Shaw with a good interception. Rashford. Go on, Marcus. Marcus Rashford finds Bruno. Bruno puts it in. Greenwood! How? How have we not found the back of the net? Great ball in. Was it Bruno Fernandes put the cross in? And the slightest of touches surely would have put the ball into the back of the net. It just never came. Shaw in the box. Someone has to get a... Shaw's in the box. Cavani, Greenwood. Someone should be making contact with that. That should be 2-0 for me. Denying a goal scoring opportunity is why Cancelo got red carded. Right. So the Champions League, the French squad has been announced. No Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial has been left out of the England squad. The France squad, sorry. Benzema is there though. Greenwood, Cavani, Wan-Bissaka, tackled. Oh, I can't believe Martial's been left out. Heartbreaking stuff. Twanzebe. Match stats. Expected goals. We've got 0.51. Fulham 0.48. Shots 5 to 6. On target 4 to 4. Was it a pen? No. Giroud's in there, yeah. Pogba. Greenwood. Twanzebe. Fred. Goes to Rashford. Rashford to Bruno. Gives it back to Fred. Nice ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Pogba. Weird ball in there by Pogba. Looking for Cavani. It's an easy collection for Areola. Poor Tony. I think since Pogba was put in the midfield alongside Fred, I feel like we have comfortably taken control of this game. And look, just more class in the midfield. Although we're still not creating loads, we're just getting more of a hold onto this game. Who do you think will win the playoffs? I reckon Bournemouth might win it. I'd be interested to see. What I will say, I think the winner of Bournemouth-Brentford will win it. And because Bournemouth winning now, you got to say they've got a good chance. Although, what I would say, it'd be just boring if they win it, wouldn't it? If Bournemouth get up, we're getting Bournemouth, Watford, and Norwich all back. Like, did anyone really miss them that much? The lead score, last time I checked, it was 0-0. 1-0 Leeds. Patrick Bamford just scored. Go on, Bruno. Chance for Bruno. Greenwood. Poor from Greenwood. Don't think Greenwood's having the greatest of games. Loftus-Cheek. Bobby Reed. Anguissa, what a search from Anguissa. Classy stuff there. Lamina. Lookman. I said my name, Parvin. It's Finn. Anderson. Adeoya. He goes into Tim Ream. Adeoya. Goes long. Lindelof. Ivan Cavalieri. Lookman. Lamina. Good defending by Lindelof. Bruno goes to Greenwood. Finds Pogba. Lovely ball into Cavani. Cavani looks to play in Mason Greenwood. It's a great ball. Surely he must score, Mason Greenwood. How has he not scored? And Bruno. So poor there from Mason Greenwood. I put on the headphones expecting the ball to find the back of the net and hear the crowd roar. I don't know how he hasn't. It's a great ball from Pogba to find Cavani. Cavani, lovely ball into Mason Greenwood. And Areola, look, he does really well there, Areola. But Greenwood will be disappointed not to have scored. And Bruno, poor with the second attempt. You're watching the game without sound. Yeah, I always do. Someone should score. It's just one goal, but it ain't that. But it's a bit risky, ain't it? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean, mate. Sorry. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why I have these. It means they will score. Let's hope they don't score. Right. Time you out, Parvin. You've been warned enough. Regardless if they do score here or not, you've been warned. And they have scored. Joe Bryant scores. Where the fuck is the marking? We'll see it. We'll see it here. Ruben Loftus-Cheek into Anguissa. Shaw should win that tackle. He might be offside, so it might not count. He's onside. He's onside. What's going on here? What's this line? What's this? It's on. FSS VAR, it's on. Yeah, I think it's going to be onside as well. I don't understand what's going on with this VAR angle. So yeah, so we know Wan-Bissaka's there. I think he's on. He's onside. As we thought. So it's onside. Cross in. Greenwood's man. I think it's Greenwood's man, I think. It's Greenwood's man. Because it's the wing back. It's the wing back. It's Greenwood's man. Greenwood just not tracking his man at all. I mean, Wan-Bissaka, yes, he should be doing better, but what? It's that is Greenwood's man. The fullback. It's the fullback scoring. The fullback has to be tracked by a winger. For me, that's poor by Greenwood. And I mean, look, you'd have to say Fulham have somewhat deserved it. And it's 1-0. I knew this would happen with all the chances that we are missing. Oh yeah, I mean, look, Greenwood should score, go up the other end, and he's not tracking his man. And look, this is what I mean. I mean, if we, I don't have a picture of. Let me get 2 images of random players. We'll probably I think I've got Mane and Salah, Mane and Robertson. Sorry. Right. So, for argument's sake, we're going to use Mane and Robertson as examples here to prove what I'm trying to say here. So obviously, Mane is Wan-Bissaka's man. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka's main priorities should be trying to stop Mane. If Robertson goes come running forward, it's up to Greenwood here to track him. Make sure that Robertson isn't just a free man. Because obviously Wan-Bissaka here can't do sort of Mane and Robertson. And look, we've conceded the most goals at home this season we have in any other Premier League season. Here comes Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes. And then, but obviously in this example, while he doesn't cover himself in glory, Wan-Bissaka, he is roughly marking his man. I think it's Lookman, might be Cavallero. Greenwood is kind of running back, not really tracking anyone. While Joe Bryant, or Robertson in this case, just strolls in, header. I do have to say, I think Ariola's having a pretty decent game. He's made a lot of good saves. More league goals conceded this season at home than in the last 58 years at Old Trafford. It's not good enough, is it? This match is going to end 1-0. It looks like it might. You're right. Hello, Marcus Rashford, the GOAT. Anguissa is a beast. He's been fantastic today. I really like Anguissa. He's been boss, isn't he? But Pogba picks it up here. Strong tackle by Lamina on Pogba. And he'll pick it up. Wan-Bissaka wins it. Rashford. Poor ball. Rashford can't pick it up. Greenwood plays better when he's subbed on. I don't know. Anguissa. Tim Ream. Lamina. We need Haaland, Sancho, and Gil Koundé's. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I can't believe you remembered Gil Koundé. Absolutely get out with Gedson Fernandes. Fans are coming after one whole year and they don't accept this. We are playing relegated side, for God's sake. Yeah. So unlucky as well. We shouldn't have conceded the goal we have. But we haven't created much, have we? Let's be real here. We haven't created much. Look at the goal we've scored. What was it? It was a goal from absolutely nothing. Sure. Puts the ball in. Easily defended. People need to realise we need a DM to show Pogba's talent. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why Matic doesn't play more. Ahmad on. I would take Ahmad on. Yeah. Greenwood off. I don't think Greenwood's been brilliant. But here comes Ahmad, actually. I assume that is actually for Greenwood. Right, so Greenwood is off and Ahmad is on. Great chance for Ahmad here. Go out there and impress, mate. 2-1 Fulham. Nah, we won't lose. If we lose, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd just fall to the floor in embarrassment. It's not quite how you want to start a run to a cup final, is it? I agree. We don't. We've got good strikers at the club. We've got Greenwood. We've got Cavani. We've got Martial. Bringing Harry Kane, it would be the icing on the cake that we haven't got. Sure. Fred. Twanzebe. Lindelof. The Wan-Bissaka. Nice touch inside. Ahmad. Falls over but keeps hold of the ball. Loses it now. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka can't get onto it and it's cleared upfield. Fred takes it down. Gives it to Bruno. Poor from Bruno. And Geisa. Absolutely brilliant. But Fred wins it. And Geisa wins it back. Fred wins it. Well, picks it back up again. Fred looks to find Cavani. Good tackle. Fred goes down. He's appealing for a foul. Not going to be given. Here come Fulham. I wouldn't play Matic. He's 2-star and isn't good at least after lockdown. I mean, I thought against Leicester he looked really, really good. I can't believe he hasn't played since. We would lose our record for not botting a game at Old Trafford when 1-0 up at half time ever. Finn, look up. No. I'm not what I don't. No offense, I don't care about Gaelic football or GAA or GAR. Here comes Donny. Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek. Nah. Can't believe some of our fans is going out. What do you mean? Is going out? What do you mean, like leaving? If that's what you mean by leaving the ground, I think it's a bit weird. Yeah. Why are you leaving now? You've waited a year. You've waited a year to get back into the stadium. You've got a ticket and you're only going to sit there for 85 minutes. I think that's a joke. Finally, doesn't have to hide with the protesters to step on the pitch. I mean, look, if you're going to leave early, you leave on the 51st minute to what's the word? Signify about the 50+1 rule. But you don't leave at 85th minute. Just a bit embarrassing for me. Ariola goes long. Pogba takes it down. Fred. I think he meant he thinks it's going to finish 2-1. Poor ball. Here comes Fulham. Lookman. Poor ball. Lindelof picks it up. Goes to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka brings it forward. Foul by Lookman. Free kick to Manchester United. This is not the type of form we need just heading into a Europa League final, is it? Drawing to relegation fodder Fulham. And Cavani's off. He'll get his a round of applause as Donny van der Beek comes on. So, what I would imagine that means is Rashford will go up top. And Van der Beek will go out left. Maybe Pogba goes out left and Van der Beek goes into midfield. Yeah, Van der Beek will go on the left. Stop that thing. You only do that in bed. I don't know what I've said. What did I say? Long ball. Surely, Ahmad. Oh, unlucky. I don't know why Ahmad took it. I thought Rashford had it. Where did he say goal? Oh. I do see goal. Right, Kenny Tetty's coming on for Fulham. Just kind of shutting up shop a little bit here. He is coming on for Lookman. Surely we're not going to draw this game. Come on. Bruno. Shaw. Kenny Tessie wins it, and here comes Fulham. One last chance, really. Fouled by Luke Shaw on the back of Kenny Tessie. And he'll go into the book here. Yellow card for Luke Shaw. And besides the goal, it's been a boring game. Anyway, got to go. Sorry. Bye. It's alright. Don't worry about it, mate. In a bit, mate. Thank you for tuning in. You're clapping if you know what I mean. Ah, you dirty dog, Irish crawlers. You dirty dog. Bobby Reed. Foul by Wan-Bissaka. I'm only 16. Oh, that makes it even worse, mate. You dirty dog. Right, ball. Free kick for Fulham. Goes into Joe Bryan. Joe Bryan looks to put the cross in. Blocks. Here comes Fulham. Ahmad. Well, sorry, Man United. Not Fulham. Right, long ball. Franzebi does well against loss of cheek. Can he deal with it? He does, and sees out for a goal kick. Right, Bryan into Reed, cleared by United. Bruno. Poor from Bruno, sorry. Here comes Ivan Cavallero for Fulham. Goes into Joe Bryan. Diallo does well defensively. Finds Pogba. Fouled by on Diallo by Ivan Cavallero. It's a free kick to Manchester United. Alright, Lindelof to Fred. Come on, boys, quicker than this. Ahmad. Nice ball from Ahmad into Pogba. And it's out for a goal kick. We've scored 8 goals in the 90th minute, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen today. Looks like we are going to draw 1-1 here at Old Trafford for the first time since, well, with the fans in. Disappointing, of course it is, and especially concede the goal in the lead in the manner we did. But what can you do? I guess. Who's been booked? Ariola's been booked, I believe. Yes, he has been. If you had to choose of being a member of the United Stand or SS Footy, it would. Thank you, Irish Crawlers. I'm glad. I'm glad you prefer this bad boy channel than United Stand. It's greatly appreciated. Van der Beek finds Shaw. Kenny Tessie with a great challenge. Come on. We're in the last minute saloon here. Bruno. Poor. And here comes Fulham. Wan-Bissaka does well. Finds De Gea. Gea. Nice ball into Amad Diallo. Diallo. Fred. Go on, Fred. Nice ball out to Pogba. Into Diallo. You can't blow the whistle there. That's criminal. That's criminal. That is the final whistle here. Manchester United 1, Leicester 1. To Rob Salt in the room. Tyler Roberts has just scored for Leeds to make that 2-0 there. I mean, look, if we go to the stats, I'm not quite sure what that does for the league table. It doesn't secure second place completely. But you know, if Chelsea win today, it does. This is how the table looks. So a draw takes us 5 points clear of Leicester City. Of course, Leicester City have got a game in hand. So if they win both their games and Manchester United lose against Wolves, then we'll get second. Of course, as Irish calls it, we've got Champions League football, so it hasn't cost us anything, but it would have been nice, wouldn't it? It would have been nice to finish the season we'll finish obviously home games with a win under our belts. But of course, we did draw 1-1. Now we will smash through the player ratings. I don't think I'm going to be able to be here for too long. I'm quite busy today, so but I mean we'll smash through them. Hold on, let me move the camera. Obviously, the controversial moment of the day is that Cavani goal. Should it count? I don't think it should. I mean, when De Gea kicks it, he certainly is offside. That we can say for certain. When De Gea kicks it, Cavani's offside. I don't think he I don't think Bruno touches it. The Premier League doesn't think Bruno touched it, but the officials did. The league form won't affect the cup performance, believe me. Look, let's hope not. Of course, look, it's not unheard of that it doesn't, but at the same time, form is form. If you're losing, your form's not great, is it? Obviously. That might have been the most obvious thing I've ever said. Did anyone go for 1-0? Out of curiosity? No. I mean, Charlie was the only one that went for a draw today, and he went for 0-0. So, there was no correct predictions today. This is becoming a usual thing, I feel like. Right, so player predictions. Thank God the final is not at Old Trafford. If it was, we would be in trouble. Yeah. Right, so what do we make of today's game? I think it was bland. It was boring, wasn't it? No, there was nothing really there. Finn is on fire. Their defense is terrified. On another day, we might have won, but I feel like it's more the same mistakes. It's more the same thing we continue to to moan about. It's you look at that goal. It's our fullbacks being so narrow. Greenwood not tracking his runner. It's so preventable, and that's what makes it more annoying. I think Luke Shaw has fallen off without Harry Maguire, which I think. Scrappy football. Yeah, it was scrappy. Look, I think at this point in the season, especially in a game like this, there's not much we can really speak about. It's stuff we've said all season. Stuff. Look, we've got 2 games left of this season. One being a final. We don't know we don't know. Well, we know what's gonna happen. Look. The max points now we can get is 74 points. I would have liked to get 75. I feel that's a nice round number. Disappointment we can only get 74 now. But so what? Arsenal footy. Yeah. I think we'll be alright in the final. I do. I think Twanzebe had a good game. I don't know. We've all seen that. We all watched that game, didn't we? We all know it's the same stuff we continue to see. It's poor, sloppy defending. I think the DMs were better. I think at times we were too slow. I think Fulham. It was from Fulham today. What we saw was a team that. When they didn't have the ball, they made sure they got back quickly into shape and they didn't give us a thing. I thought Pogba had a poor game really on the left. I think when he went into midfield, we grabbed hold of the game a little bit more. I thought we looked a little better, but I don't think we were. I don't think we did enough to win this game. To be honest, I don't. So that's why I can't really begrudge a draw today. I don't think either team deserved to win it. That's for certain. I think, like I said, I can't really think of many chances we should have scored. The best chance of the game fell to Fulham and they took it. you look at our goal that we scored. We didn't score, did we? We didn't score. We didn't create an amazing chance. There was that Greenwood chance, but I think he was offside. I don't know. I think we should have done better. But look, what can we do at this point? Areola, man of the match. I thought Areola had a quite good game. I did think he made a lot of good saves. But at the same time, were they saves that we look at and think, how on earth has he saved that? Or are they saves you kind of like, it's a good save, but I expect him to save it. And for me, it's probably one of them saves you expect him to save it, but it's a good save still. But look, we will get into the player ratings here. David De Gea today. I thought he had another really good game, David De Gea. Nothing he could do about the goal. I believe he gets quite close to it. Nearly saves it. It's a really good header. Low, hard, in a position De Gea will find. Well, any goalkeeper will find hard to save. He did well with it. De Gea made some very, very good saves. Obviously, there was like Carvalho chance. There was, I think, was it Lookman and someone else on the double save in quick concession. I was happy with De Gea today. Think Drinks Bombers and WKD, they're the best. No, I don't. Nah, I hate WKD with a passion. Bombers, I don't think I've ever had. I'm gonna give De Gea an 8. I thought he played well, made a few really good saves. Unlucky not to keep a clean sheet. And look, it's a low 8, high 7 for me. That if he keeps a clean sheet, it's a bang on 8. Because he doesn't, it's a low 8, high 7. Wan-Bissaka, 7. I thought he had a good game. Wan-Bissaka looked dangerous going forward. Apart from the goal, which I've said I think is I think Greenwood has at least some fault for. Was very sound. I don't think they really caused as much problems. I think he just had a solid game. Wan-Bissaka 7. Okay, got to go. Enjoy yourself. Clap clap. In a bit, Irish Crawlers. Cheers for tuning in, mate. Hope you enjoyed. Twanzebe, 7 again. I think, yeah, played well, Twanzebe. I think we're seeing why Twanzebe should be playing more football games. I don't know why he hasn't played more often, but he played well. I'm happy to give him a 7. Lindelof, 6. I don't think he was at the level of Twanzebe. He had an okay game, Lindelof. Again, Fulham never created much, but I mean, they had one really good chance, and that came through Lindelof. So Lindelof 6. Shaw 6. I thought Shaw had one of his poorer games, especially considering his high standard at the moment. But look, plays aren't always going to be excellent. That's the word. Excellent every single game. It happens. Sometimes you have bad games. That's absolutely fine. 6. McTominay. I'm gonna give McTominay a 6. McTominay a 7. Sorry, Fred a 6. I thought McTominay had a really good first half. I do. I can't think of much he did wrong. So 7. Fred 6. He was average, weren't he? I think because he played longer, he had more time to make mistakes. That's why he's getting higher than McTominay. I still don't like that double pivot. I still don't think quality-wise it's there. But I mean, both of them didn't have bad games. It's just they're not the right players. Like if you have two, let's say you have Wilfred and Didi, a ball winner, and you have, I don't know, Dennis Zakaria as a ball winner, or a Basuma. Just because they don't create much doesn't mean they play badly, because they're not creators, and both of them are creators. I've had enough of this average manager playing against a relegated team at home. for the fans and not even put on a show, let alone win. Remember that the last time we played a relegated team at home, Cardiff 2019, guess what? Ollie lost. Of course he does. Serial bottler. I think that's unfair. Like, I think it's unfair. Greenwood, I thought he was really poor today. 4. With Greenwood today, I think he missed a really good chance one-on-one with Areola when Cavani played him through. Apart from that, I thought he was fairly quiet today. And look, I put blame at his door for the goal. I think, especially when you're playing against the back five with with 2 sets of wingers, basically with your fullbacks playing as wingers, and obviously you got your traditional wingers. Your wingers have to get back to track their wing backs. Greenwood didn't do that, and their wing back got the goal. For me, that's on Mason Greenwood. I think he cost us a goal. Was poor in front of goal. Should have scored. 4 for me. If we lose Europa, he can just go immediately. I've had enough. We have to win the Europa League. I agree. I do think we have to win the Europa League. Bruno is a weird one. I'm going to give him a 6.5. You know what? Just give him a 7. I think look, he looked good. I thought sometimes he was just too greedy, taking a shot when maybe he doesn't have to. It was. I would say it's maybe just a 7, maybe just a low 7. Not terrible, not great. Pogba 6. First half, I thought he was pretty anonymous. I don't think he really offered anything in that first half. It was up until he got moved into midfield. He was pretty much anonymous. Got moved into midfield. I thought we took control of the game a lot better, and we looked a better team. Not amazing, still not at his very best, like we've seen from him in the last couple of weeks. He had a decent game. And Cavani, I don't know. This is strange for Cavani because he scored an incredible goal, but he didn't have any service. I'm going to give him a 7, Cavani, which does mean De Gea will be man of the match. There we go. Cavani, yeah, so an amazing goal. Put a great ball through for Greenwood. He had a good game, Greenwood. No, Cavani, sorry. Apart from we didn't create any chances, and this is what I've been banging on about all season long. When Martial was playing up top, when Greenwood was playing up top, no matter who has been up top, I banged on about it. Too often or not, we don't create chances, especially against these lower league sides. Against the Fulhams, we didn't create anything in the first game against Fulham. We haven't created anything again today. Sheffield United, we don't create much. I just don't think it's good enough. You look at the subs. Rashford came on, didn't think he did much. 6. Diallo, not long enough. Same with Van der Beek. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'm going to give him a 5. Look, we could have been better. Definitely could have had a better game. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I feel like the double pivot, like we're going to keep going back to it over and over again, aren't we? We don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. I think we should expect better, and we should expect more from Manchester United. And look, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer picks it, we have the right to criticise it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to criticise him. I'm going to mark him down for that. I feel like we know with them two, we ain't going to create loads through the midfield. You start a Van der Beek, maybe you do. So that's one of the reasons he's getting marked down. And 2, it's we didn't beat a relegated Fulham. So again, that's why I've marked him down again. But so 5, average 6. 2, I think they're two pretty decent reasons to mark him down. But look, I mean, a 5 isn't terrible. It's not great. It's just below average, which is okay. Some managers will get below average, especially if their team doesn't win. But look, we go to Wolves now on Sunday. We need to win it. We need to win it and find at least somewhat good form going into the Europa League final, where we need to win it. As Sil HD said, we need to win that Europa League final. Let's hope we will. I will be live for the Wolves game and for the Europa League game, so make sure you do tune in for them. But that is going to be it from me today. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like button. Be like, subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'll see you all in my next one. That will be the Wolves match preview probably in a bit. Peace.